Buenos dias, clase. This is your preview of week 1. So every first day of the week, typically Mondays, you will be receiving a video that gives you the preview of the week. So let's go back and take a look. Of course, all of you now have your textbooks. All right. We also have right here a description. You have the syllabus. We went over this last week. And then we get into week 1, which we're going to be previewing right now. So the objectives for this chapter: saludos y despedidas, greetings and goodbyes. We're also going to be going over the numbers 1 through 100, days of the week, months of the year, and the seasons. We're going to be talking about the pronouns this chapter and the verb ser, which means to be. I am, you are, he is, she is, etc. Nouns, articles, and gender, adjective, agreement, and position. You will notice that you will see a whole number of videos, tutorials, etc. These are really helpful. Most of these are videos that I found online. I like to use Butterfly Spanish quite a bit just because I think Anna does a great job explaining. Here we have this video, which is very important for you to watch. Talks about noun and gender and masculine and feminine nouns. For example, all nouns carry gender. Talking about the articles here and here. So moving forward, and let's take a look immediately at the assignments. Now, there was some confusion, and it was my fault because we do have a new version of the textbook this year, and the page numbers were wrong on this assignment. But this is due by Friday of this week by 3 o'clock, and you're going to submit this right through the Moodle page, okay? So you go to Nuestro Mundo, you're going to read pages 32, 33, and answer the questions. If you click right here, you'll see this pop up. I'm hoping. And there it is. So you can do it, and then you can go ahead and submit your work. All right, let me go back. This takes a little bit on my computer. So here we are. So again, when I give these previews of each week, you will see right here assignments to be turned in by Friday at 3 p.m. and say submit your assignment, and we'll give you the assignment. You can click here where the official assignment is. Now, every single week, I'm going to be pointing this out. Also, I'm going to be reminding you to keep up with my Spanish lab. Do not get behind on this, okay? It's super important. In a second, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at some of those assignments. Okay. Next, and then next week, I'll do the same thing. Here you go. And notice I have all these reminders. Don't forget to do my Spanish lab assignments. And of course, at the end of next week, I'll go over this with you. So right now, let's go ahead and I'm going to bring up my Spanish lab for you. Okay, we're back. Taking a look at the My Spanish Lab first page. So you have the assignment calendar right here. And as you can see on this calendar that you have due tonight by 11:59 p.m. these assignments, and you have these assignments as well due. And so I will be go ahead and putting more assignments in, obviously, for Thursday and Friday. My suggestion is that you do not get behind on these. It's really important, okay? So as you can see, I will be throughout the semester putting up these assignments. Click on vocab and letters and sounds. Let's take a look at the vowels, and these are simple. You already have some of those in there. As you can see, those are assigned in the alphabet. Let me just go ahead and put a couple of these in here, and you'll be practicing these. So now you have assignments due on Thursday, as you can see. And actually, because I've done this before you've opened it up, when you go to your My Spanish Lab, you will see these assignments up there. Alrighty? So don't get behind on the My Spanish Lab work. You have due, of course, by Friday at 3 o'clock. Nuestro Mundo, pages 32, 33, and answer the questions. Now, you know something? I want to remind you that right here in the textbook, we have the e-text, which is right here, My Spanish Lab. We have a copy of the textbook. So I can go ahead and bring this up. I like to maximize the screen. And here it comes. Yeah, okay. It likes certain browsers better than others. It's not big on Explorer. but hopefully it will work. Let's see. Pause. So here we are in the e-text at page 32 with Nuestro Mundo. Now, your homework assignment, as indicated on the page, there was a little bit of mistake. I fixed it. Everything's great. This is due on Friday by 3 o'clock. You will read through this, okay? And then, let me go ahead and scroll down so you can see you got photos, you have explanations, etc. And then, the next page, you'll answer the questions right here in this exercise 1-48, the number of countries where Spanish is an official language, etc. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and go back if I can. So there you have it. That is the e-text. Very useful. Go ahead and get those assignments done by Friday. This is right, by the way, this e-text is right inside of the My Spanish Lab. Super useful. Some of you might not even want to buy the paper-bound, textbook and just use this, and I don't have a problem with that. Any way you guys can save money, I think is great. Another thing I want to show you here is the vocab list, which you will find very useful.
Buenos días.
So as you'll be able to see and hear, you click on the word
Buenos días.
and you can go ahead and hear the correct pronunciation. My suggestion is, and this is on page 37, my suggestion is that you go through these and you say it out loud afterwards, imitating their pronunciation.
Buenas noches. Buenas tardes.
Etc., etc. So this is actually very useful. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Have a wonderful week.